Hi, my name is Tim Prusnick, and I work for Renishaw's Spectroscopy Products Division in the US market. In this video, I'm going to show you where to download and how to install the Renishaw WiRE software onto your laptop or work PC. I'm also going to show you how to access the tutorials, which are a collection of documents and videos designed as training modules for our customers. They contain information about how to do things like spectral processing, database creation, applying chemometrics to your datasets, but also how to generate reports and how to customize the display settings of your spectra and images so that the data that you collected on your Raman system can be shown in the manner that you like. Before we get started, there's a couple things that you might need to know. One, this is okay. You can install multiple copies of the Renishaw WiRE software. The license in the program clearly states this. It says the software may be installed on multiple PCs simultaneously. This means that anyone using the Raman system in your company or institution can freely download and install a copy of the Renishaw WiRE software for offline data processing and analysis. This does not mean that the software can be shared with any third-party company. Two, it's not necessary to download the software if you already have a copy of the program. Every Renishaw Raman system is delivered with a CD case in a box like this one. The CD case contains the program that was current when your system was delivered, along with the serial number of your instrument and any passwords that may be necessary to access some of the features of the software. Renishaw service engineers often place an ISO or zip file onto the Raman system PC, which contains the most current version of the software which was installed. You could have a look at the desktop or in the Renishaw Raman service folder to see if you have a copy there. 3. It will be necessary to know what the serial number of your instrument is to properly install the Renishaw WiRE software. The Envia confocal Raman microscopes has a serial number label which has been applied to the right side of the instrument. The RA800 and Versa Raman analyzers have serial number labels which have been applied to the back of the instruments. Now, if you don't have access to these tools to be able to record the serial number, don't worry, you could always contact the Renishaw support team and we will provide you the details needed to properly install your software. 4. The final item that you might need is the configuration file for your instrument. This is either an RRG or an archive file that is either stored on your desktop or on the Raman system backup CD. It's not necessary to have this, but it could make it a little bit easier to install the software as it copies a lot of the configuration of your instrument directly to the new install. So if you have access to the PC, let's grab those as well. So, with all that said, let's get started by showing where to download WiRE. Renishaw's website contains a registered access section called My Renishaw. My Renishaw is a personalized website that allows customers to have greater access to useful content and support material. With a My Renishaw account, you will have access to downloads, restricted information, and other support documents. As a spectroscopy customer, you will have the ability to download any version of the WiRE software and you will have access to up-to-date training documents and videos. It is important to use your company or institutional email address when registering a new My Renishaw account, and not a personal email address like Gmail or others. We need to verify your association with the company or institution that owns the Renishaw products. Once your My Renishaw account is confirmed, send an email using the same My Renishaw email address to raman@renishaw.com or to raman.usa@renishaw.com if you are in North America. In that email, let us know that you would like to have access to the WiRE software and training modules. Provide details of the Raman system you are using, like the serial number and your company name. If you have a spectrum acquired on your Renishaw spectrometer, then you could attach it to your email in the original WiRE format, either a WDF or WXD file. The detailed information stored with the spectrum shows not only all of the measurement information, but also the system serial number and the WiRE software version you are using. Our support team will then provide you with the correct passwords to use to unlock the software once you have installed it, assuming you don't already have access to that information. You may see a couple of replies from Renishaw, one with a link to the WiRE software download and another pre-approving your access to the training modules on our website. To download WiRE, click on the link provided to access the Renishaw License and Delivery portal. Select WiRE, then choose which version of software to download. If you're running WiRE 5, then 5.3 is the most current version. Renishaw provides free point release updates, so any version of WiRE 5 can be updated to the newest version. Anyone using the NVIDIA Contour system with LiveTrack should be running WiRE 5. If you are using WiRE 3 or WiRE 4, then select the Previous Versions tab and download the version of WiRE appropriate for you. All of the WiRE software downloads are ISO files or ISO images. These contain a copy of the data found on your WiRE CD. For WiRE 3, we also have included a hotfix file, which is an update that was released after the ISO was created. Hotfixes usually contain bug fixes and new features, so be sure to download that as well. You'll run that once your software has installed to apply the update. Assuming you're running Windows 10, then opening the ISO file will mount the CD copy as a virtual drive on your computer. If you're using Windows 7 or earlier, you may need to use a separate program to mount the ISO file. We like to use Virtual Clone Drive, but there's a lot of freeware out there that will do the job. For WiRE 5, the installation program is the WiRE 5 setup.exe in the root folder on the ISO. For WiRE 3 and WiRE 4, the installation program is in the setup folder. Run your installer and follow the prompts to install the program as you normally would. After installing WiRE, reboot if prompted, then install any hotfixes you downloaded. If you don't have an archive or an RRG file, then launching WiRE after installation will prompt you to enter the system serial number. Serial numbers and passwords are case sensitive and must be entered in all caps. Carefully enter the system serial number and click OK. The program then will prompt you to enter the WiRE password, so select the WiRE feature and enter your password. WiRE may prompt you that no system is defined or no instrument is found. If you're installing the software to process data offline, then choose to always ignore this message. Your installation is now complete. If you have any additional features you want to enable, then you can do so by selecting Tools and then Feature Permissions to enable the additional programs. If you're installing WiRE 5 and you have an archive file, then go ahead and restore the archive to the installation by running the archive program in the Renishaw program group. You're all set from there. If you're running WiRE 3 or 4 and you have an RRG or reg files, simply drop those onto the regedit shortcut that WiRE placed on your desktop to copy the configuration of your instrument to the new installation. You will still need to enter the passwords for your installation when you launch WiRE for the first time. The WiRE training modules were initially intended as handouts for training sessions conducted by our application scientists. They provide a lot of color and detail with step-by-step instruction on how to perform certain functions with your NVIDIA RA800, Versa, and WiRE products. Some of the training modules are already on your PC. They are part of the NVIDIA User Guide, which is the detailed product manual for the NVIDIA system and WiRE software. This is available in the Help menu for WiRE and also available in the Renishaw program group. New training modules are created and old ones are updated as WiRE software is continuously developed. We store the latest training modules on the WiRE website and have produced some great videos to go along with them. To access the latest training modules, go to the Spectroscopy products page on our website, then select Training. Scroll down to find Access the WiRE training modules and log into your WiRE account to gain access. If your account has been pre-approved for access, you can immediately select any of the documents or videos. If you have not already requested access to the training modules, then selecting one of the documents will prompt you to submit a request for access. We will then review your request and authorize your account. So please like or share this video, and if you have any ideas about future content that we should be producing, either how to use the Raman systems or how to do anything in the WiRE software, put it in the comments below and we'll be sure to listen to you. Have a good day.